Oh, Aizen. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Bleach, A Thousand Year Blood War, Season 3, Episode 5, Against the Judgment. Last episode, which I just watched. Yuhabaha destroyed the right arm, absorbed the Soul King, and now he's gonna remake the world however he wants to. Ishida and Ichigo, they face each other. Goes hurling back toward the earth. The other storytellers were applauding Ishida for a job well done. And I'm like, he's just play acting. At least I'm hoping he's just play acting. But we'll see. Before we get into this episode, if you guys have a reaction, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything. Yeah. Why do these have to be nasty looking? Oh no, I love when you say Senbon Zakura. Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi. Oh, Aizen. He sat in the chair. And here I was mentioning last episode that we didn't see anything from Aizen and Kyoraku. What the heck? Why am I surprised? We haven't seen Mayuri either. He usually comes in with, I don't know, some kind of solution. There he goes. I just mentioned him and he showed up in the intro. Huh? Do you want Soul Society to be gone? I understand they're, you know. Hmm? No. You sure? Damn. Wait, didn't he use this before in his fight against Ichigo? If I remember correctly, I may be wrong. Oh my gosh. Huh? Bruh. And he's just sitting down. He's not fully freed. I just mentioned him. I just mentioned him.
体ごと冷圧を拘束することに費やした。私の技術を超えていると思ったかね。甘いよ、アイゼン宗介。君の技術と私の力、どちらが上か。その黒いスーツのせいだか知らねえが、あんたの冷圧、
穴だらけだぜ。金の足をもぐより楽勝。てめえら。まあいい。厄介な時に敵さんのお出ましか。参ったね、どうも。表はこっちで何とかする。よろしくお願いします。
死んでいなかったとは驚きだよ。
おい、クインシーさんたち、もしかして僕らに協力しに来てくれたのかな。そんなわけねえだろ。だよね。そんじゃ戦うしかないってわけだ。俺の
Who be that? Who be that?
バズビ、てめえ。
Why?
手を貸すぜ。
Why?
霊王宮が落ちて精霊帝が崩壊すりゃ困るのは俺らも同じだ。その見返りに俺らも霊王宮に連れて行け。俺らを見捨てたユーハバッハを。
Oh, because he. Okay, I remember. Well, when he was absorbing their powers and stuff, they were able to survive. So I guess, yeah, he did discard them. Okay, that makes sense.
まったく好き勝手やってくれるよ。皇帝13体の全大使に告げる。大丈夫か。
Show him to me in full. Oh, what did he already build the gate to the royal palace or whatever? Where is she? Nope.
ザラキ隊長の力は不可欠です。今はなすべき務めを果たすべきです。
違わねえな。みんなよく集まってくれたね。敵さんは霊王宮に上がり、僕たちがしなきゃいけないことは一つだ。ユーハバッハを何としてでも止める。守ろう、この世界を。後帝13体の名にかけて。
これより我々はここと霊王宮をつなぐ門を作ります。
よーし、準備はええか、死神ども。
日和
メ
はあ、ハゲじゃないから覚えてません。
Oh my gosh.
行くで
ソウルソサイティと弾劾と現世の歪みに発生していた物質で霊王宮へ向かう。
Oh, okay, so that's what they were collecting.
着替えてこちらに参加してください。
わかった。
こら、うちまで何も言うてへんぞ。
And he's smiling.
もう動けるのかい。あれだけ冷圧を抑え込まれた状態であんな攻撃受けて、5分やそこらしか動きを止められなかったってんじゃ、まだ本調子じゃないんならしばらくここでおとなしくしててくれるかい。門ができるまでさ。
方法はないかもしれません。
貴様というやつは今頃それを言うか。
Oh, that would be a way.
えば我々がひるむやもしれぬと思った貴様のその侮りに腹を立てているのだ。裏腹きつけ。
戻れるだの戻れねえだの知ったことかよ。俺は連中を打ちのめせりゃそれでいい。ニガクとクインシーが手を組むか、共にソウルソサイティを守るのか。
No.
たく私を止めた者がよもや私より先に霊王宮
Oh, yeah.
黒崎イチゴ。
Where you at?
黒崎くん、
Okay.
井上、
よかった。
織姫ちゃんはずっと休まずみんなを治療し続けてたんだ。
わしの腕も。
Oh, okay. Good.
コン。
コンちゃん偉かったんだよ。
Oh.
黒崎くんが落ちてきた時、コンちゃんが膨らんでクッション代わりに。
Oh.
安らかに眠って。
He's not dead.
そうか、懐にな。
やめろてめえ。モードでぶっ飛ば。
ありがとな。
How can you not know that he's hiding in your clothes?
では反撃と行こうかの。
急ぐったってどうやってあそこに上がるかってとこからだろ。
その心配なら必要ない。開けてくれ。
お前。えよ、久しぶりだな、黒崎。クリームショー。
I wonder if he's my favorite character. Oh. Is there an after credit? Oh, sure, there's an after credit. Oh man, then I paused it. Oh wow. I wonder if he's my favorite character. I just love him so much. I don't know why. It's so cool. Oh, I'm done. Oh, Isugaya. Where you at? I remember him being sort of like dead and then being like a zombie and then Mayuri taking control over him or something. Oh, look at the frack.
終わったようだ。霊王はもういない。ここからは新たな世界だ。
Still ugly. Like I don't. Why do they have to? I don't know why, but each time I see ugly stuff like that, Mama always goes to Envy. In Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, like, bah. It always reminds me of that. So I'm like, why do you have to make it ugly? I don't know. There were so many things happening in this episode. Like, I'm like, okay, after last episode ended, I'm like, well, we haven't seen Kyoraku or Aizen. And then this episode happens. You have those little things crawling all over the place, trying to eat people or something. I don't know. And then I hear something boom. That was the chair that sort of like, I don't know, dropped in the middle of wherever they were. And then I hear the voice. I'm like, oh, Aizen. And then he's like, why are you trying to fight it with your sword? Just use your spiritual pressure or whatever to kill him. Like, it's Aizen. And of course, everybody, like the Soul Reapers, they were not happy at all. And I understood why they were not happy to see him. But I'm like, people, the world is at stake. And this guy is super powerful. So if you can use him, then use him. And that's what Kyoraku was thinking. And Byakuya was like, I don't know what you're doing, but we don't like it. And he's like, yeah, you can beat me up after we save the world, the Serite, and all of that. So yeah. And he's like, he was there, Aizen, in his chair. And then who was it that said it? I think it was Urahara. That said he was even more powerful than when he faced Ichigo. And the guy was just in his prison. And he's even more powerful. And then he's there. And then he enacted the Hakudo Naninano or whatever. And then the thing came out. I feel like he used it before against Ichigo. I might be wrong, but I feel like he did. And then he used it, and then the things just disintegrated around him and whatnot. And then they were like, okay, we need to find a way to get to the royal palace. They were like, no, you don't need to. I can bring him down. I'm like, what the heck? And then he tried to do it, but it didn't work. And I was mentioning during the intro that we haven't seen Mayuri in a while. You know, he usually comes in with, you know, a solution to their problems and stuff. And then the guy just showed up because he's the one that created the technology that's sort of like keeping Aizen's spiritual pressure or like around him. So when he tried to, that didn't work because of Mayuri. And then he's like, do you think your whatever is stronger than my technology? And then Aizen is like, why don't you, let's find out, basically. And then I think that's where that Quincy like shot at Aizen. Excuse me. And then the others showed up behind him, Busby and the zombie girl, or the zombie boy. And how many of them were there? Was it 2 others or one? Either way, they showed up behind them. I'm like, okay, this is so not good. And then they were like, I think it was Kyoraku that was like, are you gonna what is that? No, he killed Busby killed the Quincy that shot at Aizen, that sort of like immobilized Aizen. It was only for 5 minutes. Okay, so Busby shot at him. I'm like, why? Why is he shooting at him? And then that's when he explained, oh, we want a truce right now. What we want in return is to go with you to the royal palace. You know, we're like, okay, why do you want to go there? And because they want to kill Yohabahabi himself. And then I remembered, he said because he abandoned them. And then I remembered, oh yeah, when he was it the Auswahlen? I don't know, something or other like that. He basically was extracting powers from like the Quincies that were on ground, and they survived it. So that basically means that had they not survived it, they would have died with every other Quincy. And that means that, Yuhabaha basically was sacrificing them and all of that. So now they want him dead. And that's why they are joining up with the Soul Reapers in order to get there to the royal palace. And Kyoraku assembled every Soul Reaper. And he's like, we need you to power up the gate to the palace. And everyone's there. And Kyoraku gave a speech. And everyone was rallied around him. And Hiyori also showed up. And they're like, okay, you have your clothes. Go get your clothes and come join us. And then you had Urahara telling them that there's no way, there's a possibility that they won't be able to come back. And I'm like, you had Aizen there that was like, I can bring the palace down. Okay, you're going up to the palace. The only thing that's needed is Aizen to bring it down. So you're gonna come down, even if it's not by Aizen's doing. They're still gonna come down one way or the other. And so yeah, they enacted the gate. They haven't gone through it yet. Kepachi also showed up. He was trying to look for his lieutenant, but they're like, we actually need you right now. Just leave it to the others. They're gonna find her. And he's like, okay. Who else showed up? Either way, they're all going there. And it was kind of ironic. Aizen is the one that said it, that everybody else is going to the palace way before him, and that was his goal, to go there and face the Soul King or something or other like that. And now he is sitting there and they're going before him, and then he says, it's all your fault, Ichigo. And then they showed Ichigo, and Ichigo's there. He has been healed. And they healed Yoruichi as well. They healed everybody. She healed everybody. And then during that discussion, so they're like, so Ishida really betrayed us. And when Ichigo said yeah, then I guess that means that what I was thinking last episode is not true. Because last episode I was thinking that maybe Ichigo figured out that Ishida had an ulterior motive and whatnot, and that's why he, played along. I was hoping, but by his reaction here, he really wasn't playing along. So I guess he believes that Ishida really did betray them. But even with that, if Ishida was actually gonna kill Ichigo, he would have killed them. And when in this episode during the after credit, when they showed, well, they actually didn't actually show him, but like, did they show him? I don't know. But when the second in command said that Yurabaha has fully absorbed the Soul King and everything, they showed Ishida's face for a second. I don't know. I feel like his face didn't look like someone that was happy or that was excited that Yurabaha is now, embodying the Soul King and everything. So I don't know. I guess I'm still trying to excuse him, trying to find a way, trying to make myself feel better, that he's siding with Yurabaha and his people for now. I keep saying for now, because I don't fully believe it yet. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that happened this episode. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment. You can just click on it and you can check it out right now. I'll see you next time.